Authority Live. Yeah, we turning it up. Dallas, Texas, where they leveling up. You the star, now the stage is yours. Lights on blast, can't ignore. Film posts, get verified, it's your time. Social Authority Live. They run and the vibe go crazy. Lunch on lock and the footage look wavy. Team on deck with the edit so clean. Your brand on fire, that content mean. General pass, so you VIP. Every tier got clarity. You ain't here just watching the play. You the headline, stepping and slay. Oh, Social Authority Live. Yeah, we turning it up. Dallas, Texas, where they leveling up. Oh, you the star, now the stage is yours. Lights on blast, can't ignore. Film posts, get verified, it's your time. Social Authority Live. This week, got the 3-night stay. Mic check hit, you got something to say. 30 on stage, then an interview drop. Now your brand going straight to the top. Oh, accelerator, 90-day sprint, new videos posted, traction mint, no guessing. Nah, we live that plan. We don't chase clout, we build that brand. Speak, shine on your lane. Dallas made, remember the name. Lights, action, one shot, thrive. Let them know. Social Authority Live.
The saxophone solo? Come on. It's Social Authority Live with your boy Pat Hilton live. The greatest show on earth. Thursday, December 11th, 2025.
Social Authority Live. Yeah, we turning it up. Dallas, Texas, where they leveling up.
Oh, man. I mean, how much better does it get than that? Ladies and gentlemen, the world is turning and we are rocking. At the content hub of Dallas, Pat Hilton live on the mic. If it all ended today, it was a great day. Did an incredible session right over here in the studio. As you can see, we've got it all set up so that you can do your show in 2026. That's exactly what we're going to be covering today on the show, is how to use live stream podcasting as a lead generation machine for your business. So today we recorded episodes of the Reamp show. Let me adjust this for you. Look at that. Let me straighten that out for you guys there, huh? Be a good little cameraman, and there we go. What kind of standard do you have, right? The thing, I must have kicked it. There we go. That feels good. So think about what kind of standard do you have for your content in 2026? I was just messaging my buddy Nick Perry because Disney has given in. They're giving in to AI. My buddy Nick Perry's like, he's just making AI Pat and just be AI Pat. And I'm like, no, I'm an artist. And I think that there's benefits to both. He's a lot more bullish on the avatar thing than I am. I give him trouble for it. But I think that doing this is free, number one. Number two, it teaches you as a human being how to communicate on the spot, how to pitch on the spot, and how to be able to dominate the conversation. Because if you can hit stream and you can go on Facebook and you can expose yourself to the entire planet and you can show your expertise without anything but a little backing track, well, I got to tell you, you're probably pretty decent at what you do, because that's difficult. Few and far between are there people who are that great of a presenter that don't have some kind of acumen in their category. With that being said, your ability to communicate that with the planet is going to determine what kind of results you get in 2026. I see a lot of people running ads on social media. I think ads on social media are really good. I was just talking to my buddy Caleb. He commented, tagged me on something. Maybe I should pull it up on the screen. I actually appreciated the tag because Caleb Lukatic, he's got a tough last name. I've introduced him before. Look him up. He's cool. Do a real estate deal with him. Go reamp your business with my boy Caleb. He posted something that got a bunch of engagement on social media. It was a square style picture with writing in it. And then he posted another one just like that, and it got better engagement, but barely made him any more money than the other one. He got 25 cents for one, 29 cents for the other. And the point was, Your goal with these programs should not be to get paid by Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn or X or anybody. That's just a bonus for your effort. What you should be using these platforms to do is to put yourself out there, establish yourself as the category expert, establish yourself as the person that people tag. I appreciated him tagging me. That people ask for advice on. What does this mean? All it meant was that people go to his post and they don't click off the post onto ads. They didn't monetize that post in the Facebook ads system a whole bunch, or they would have paid him a whole bunch of more money. So you have to think, if that's how they're measuring stuff, what do I care if they send me $67 a month, as long as I'm converting on my deals or I'm attracting deals, especially for real estate people. If you're a real estate people and you want to close more deals, the best thing that you can do is get on camera and ask for deals in the area that you're asking for. Or obviously there's other nationwide wholesale strategies. If you're great on cold calls, that works. But I would always go right back to, if you're the expert, you're the people that people are going to go to. You're the people that people, you're the person that people are going to go to. Novations, it's a popular term that gets thrown around. Wholesale's popular term that gets thrown around. I don't know those deal styles very well, but like Travis Wells pretty good at those. You know what I mean? A lot of people want to get started on wholesaling. Go watch RJ Bates streams. He streams just like this and gives it away on his YouTube channel. I'm practically adopting RJ's style now because I'm so busy with the agency that this podcast model gives me the ability to shout people out, shout people's businesses out, to come on here and make an announcement. You got a conference, you want to promote your conference. Now I can sit you down and we can interview you and you can talk about your conference. Here's the reason why this is important. Your ability to connect with people's hearts in 2026 and beyond is going to be extremely important for your business. And the reason why is because of AI. There's a trust recession right now in the economy where people don't trust anything they see online because they don't know if it's real or not. And they already had trust issues because it's so difficult to believe some of the claims that you see online anyway, because they're so wild, especially if you're in the marketing, investor, business guru space like I am. I am. I'm embracing it now. We work with a lot of coaches and consultants. A lot of them have great advice, but you have to understand, how does that advice apply to my game plan? And the best way to examine your game plan is by getting on camera and talking about it. And so we sat down today. We recorded a bunch of episodes today for this Reamp podcast that we're launching, the Reamp show. Me and my buddy Casey Huff. And he's got a whole entire system that allows you to monitor the asset from contract to close. So if you got deals under contract, you can plug them into this system, and all those little things associated with all the little tasks that you have to go through to get paid are in one place for everyone. It manages that whole process. And I've been through the real estate process before because I'm a home buyer. Obviously, I built my business around a home that I can work from. And if you know me, you know I didn't even have a home for a long time. I was homeless, sleeping in people's floors and basements and in my van and all of that. And so I want this to be the home for the change that needs to happen in these industries where people come together, figure out what our strengths are, and do more deals. Help each other market. And with a podcast format, you can help other people go over very easily. And I think that's why they're so popular. Sitting down and having a conversation. The good old-fashioned American marketing and promo. Just having a chat. Becoming connected with great people. And that's where this whole entire lead gen system can be installed in your business. If you record shows, sitting down, talking about your brand, having on guests, and we're going to show you how to do this because I'm going to do it with Casey. So he's going to be a prime example of how to do it because we just filmed 3 hours worth of episodes today to launch this thing. And so sitting down and having conversations, this room has an entire space over here that you could have, 6 or 7 people just in this one room of our content hub here in Dallas. And so we're going to be having meetups in the Social Authority Collective group where you can come here and record yourself on my set, and I can interview you just like this, like I'm Howard Stern and you're on my set. Welcome to the show. Yeah, come on down. Here's you. Here's your product. Here's what you do better than everybody else. Because until you're able to sit down and talk about it, why should anybody believe you? Why should anybody believe that Pat Hilton is so great at blah, 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 if he can't even talk about it either? I mean, the same thing goes for me. I learned this advice from like Grant Cardone, Gary Vaynerchuk, Chris Cavallini, Tim Grover, all the guys that I see that are at the highest level of nutrition, fitness, business, and content creation, are the same people that when I go into my Rolodex of people who are doing business at the highest level, they resemble all those people as well. You'll start to see this. And the best way to see that is by having conversations with people. I have the advantage that I came into the business conference scene as a guy from street corners and bars and dive bars every single night for 20 years, noodling, DJing, and doing whatever I had to do to get paid. I'd play, then DJ. You want me to play 5 to 8 and then click on songs until 1 a.m.? I'll click on Skrillex and get paid for it. I don't care. What do you want to hear? Click. I didn't care. You're going to pay me more for that than to play the guitar? That's way less work. Whatever. Life's goofy, huh? And so I would think about, how are you showing up next year? So if you can record a 30-minute show, this is 12 minutes. I'm 12 minutes in right now. So if you could record 15 minutes every single week, you'd probably have enough clips to post once a day. 15 minutes a week. If you sat down and dissected where you're at, where you're going, and how you're going to get there, I guarantee you it would help your mindset. It would help you get clear on your mission, and it would help you deliver your message. When you speak on camera, and when you're forced to create, some kind of a beat, a rhythm to the way that you deliver, which is why I'm so all over the place, because I'm going off so many different rhythms at once and helping so many other creators for so many years that I just used this stuff to just test it so that I could make it work for clients, and then bounced around on stages and then helped people talk on camera. And now I'm at a point where I can not only help you speak on camera, I can help you deliver and showcase your product to the entire planet right here on Facebook Live, where you can't fake it. Can't fake it here. You either got the juice or you don't. And that's why this process and this content style, number one, has become so popular because people start in their own studios. They can invite guests over. Who doesn't want to come on a dope ass set and film a episode about their product? And so I think that this is an important skill that you need to have. You also have to think about this. Even if you are using AI, Nick, my buddy who's bullish on the avatar stuff and hardcore on it, like, dude, he's already a great communicator and a great speaker. So of course his guy's dope because he's actually been doing this for a long time. So if you don't know how to communicate and you don't know how to lead, it's going to be really hard to communicate to AI systems and have them receive and transmit information at the pace, at the level, and at the standard that you need, unless you're able to train it to that standard. Or you integrate with somebody else's systems. But there's a whole lot of human in business. And I think that sitting down and having a conversation is really important. I think that right now in this country, we see on social media so much division and so many people so mad at each other. We see it on social media all the time. People are angry on social media. And it's our job to come into the world with some good shit that makes a difference, that helps people, that builds the American dream, and that sets up the next generation to have a positive voice in their category. Because the content creator with AI might change, but the creator, the leader, the innovator, the thinker, the dreamer is shown through what you see. And the best way to develop that skill is by sitting down and having conversations with people. And I've already noticed this from the speaker circuit, that the people with the biggest shows all have the video component. And they've taken podcasting, which was essentially like a dorky term, and they turned it into a show. Oprah Winfrey was a show. Arsenio Hall was a show. Saturday Night Live is a show. There's a difference between a podcast and a show. A podcast is the audio representation. But now, with Spotify integrating the video component into their platform, Alex Hormozy, Gary Vee, and a lot of these people have moved video into Spotify. Because live streaming, having guests, having your studio open for people to come through, talk about their deals, do business, grow their audience, is an extremely essential component to people trusting your brand. So get on it. It's game time. Ladies and gentlemen, make it happen. I just wanted to hear the horn. So here's the instructions, because part of the reason why I do these streams is so that my team can get the clips that we need. And as I explained to you in the description of the show, this is your live show lead gen machine, your podcast. So here's how you can do it. For us, we want to work with people that need a physical space to record, but not just average people. We want to work with people that want to build a brand on social media and that see value in that. And I think that for a long time, coming up in the social media side of what I do and not the music side of what I do, I realized that me entertaining people doesn't matter at all. It's, are people entertained that matters. And so once I started integrating my skill set into other people's personal brand, and then their personal brand grew, I noticed that, wow, I can really plug into a lot of people and make the world a whole lot better as a producer and impact even more people than if I just only focus on me trying to write songs or me being the performer or me being the star. And that was the day that I became the guide. And I think everybody needs a guide, because a guide is different than a coach or a consultant or a guru. A guide essentially shows you where not to go. I'm not telling you where to go. I'm telling you where not to go. Because for a lot of people that are scared to speak on camera, that's going to scare them away from doing cold calls. That's going to scare them away from door knocking. That's going to scare them away from whatever they need to do to get out on the streets and get deals. Because eventually, if you want to multiply yourself and get more deals, you do have to clone yourself. And at some point, you want to make sure that what you clone is dope. Like I said, that's why Nick's thing is working. He's already put in the work to become a great communicator and great leader. And all of us out there need to work on that skill every day. And the best place to do that is right in front of the camera. Because the goal of this show is not to even get anybody to see it. The goal of this show is to help people understand that they have a place to sit and record. I can help them creatively direct their session, and they can launch their brand to the planet, because this is bigger than me now. This is about me helping other people be the social authority in their category. So you come in, you film a 30-minute shot, you have reels, And now you can put your long form content on YouTube and post reels every day. And if you film 4 episodes a month, you could get that done in 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And you've got content for a whole month in your own show. In fact, you'd have content for months with that. And so I would think about what makes it efficient for you in 2026, because I think that for someone to record anything now, because the tools are so powerful, there has to be a reason for me to come record. And when you've got a dope studio and a dope system and a dope platform that you can offer people, it makes your brand more attractive and they want to do business with you out of the proximity effect. I get to go to that meetup and I get to be in the studio and I get to record around these high level people, because this was a, essentially small session today. And we launched an entire show. And so I'm going to show you guys with this Reamp show how we're going to launch a podcast, generate clips, and then we're going to give you the opportunity to apply to be on the beta version of the app. So we're going to show you this in real time, how we're going to do this by just doing it. And that's the deal. So with that being said, film, interview people, talk to people, film it all, and put it out there. Try to be as consistent as possible. Try to do as many as you can a day. December 11th, 2025. It's Social Authority coming at you live. Pat Hilton live. We recorded all day, but we still got it in.
Social Authority live. Yeah, we turning it up. Dallas, Texas, where they leveling up. You the star, now the stage is yours. Lights on blast, can't ignore. Film posts get verified, it's your time. Social Authority live. Run and the vibe go crazy. Lunch on lock and the footage look wavy. Team on deck with the edit so clean. Your brand on fire, that content mean. General pass, so you VIP. Every tier got clarity. You ain't here just watching the play. You the headline, stepping and slay. Oh, Social Authority live. Yeah, we turning it up. Dallas, Texas, where they leveling up. Oh, you the star, now the stage is yours. Lights on blast, can't ignore. Film posts get verified, it's your time. Social Authority live. This week got the 3